some women are more sensitive to the releasing of the egg. So cramping, it feels like cramping, but it's actually the follicle releasing an egg that some women feel. So depending on like how how sensitive your nerves are and how they're innervated around the ovary, some women do just feel that. Like I remember even like 14 or 15 years old, like I remember asking my mom, like, I get this like really bad cramp, and she was like, oh, is it your period or is it in the middle of your cycle? And I was like, I don't know anything about my cycle. Like, I don't know, somewhere in the middle there, you know what I mean? Like, but once I started tracking, I realized like, oh, that's the pain that I'm feeling. So some people are just more in tune and more perceptive of their pain. If it's like, I mean, I do think that there is something to be said for like, if it's really bothersome, if it's like, if it's super annoying, or you're noticing that it's kind of like a radiating pain, like it's radiating more towards your pelvis, then we would want to look at ways to reduce inflammation. So,
Okay.
because it can be, we don't want our nerves to just be inflamed all the time. So, um, and with that, we're also looking at patterns. So it's like, okay, if we're having pain around ovulation and we're having some other symptoms of inflammation like headaches or and not necessarily around ovulation, but just like in general. I'm trying to think, like joint discomfort, bloating, those would all kind of be indicators to me like, okay, we need to be a little bit more aggressive on reducing inflammation.